Hey there, this is Michael Murray, writer and director of Leonard Heck. Today we're going to be watching the proof of concept short film that we shot back in July of 2024. We wanted to make this to obviously be a proof of concept for the feature film version of Leonard Heck. We took the very first scene that we had in the script at the time, and kind of shifted that to work within just a short film, just like a quick 10-minute thing to introduce the characters, introduce the world that the feature would be in, that's just kind of the style of what the feature would be, what it would look like, and what we were capable of making. I'm really proud of how this turned out. It was a fun 3-day shoot. We had BLK ELK CO come on to the shoot and help us out with gear and production, and they provided some crew for us on the shoot, which made it even better than what we could have done by ourselves. It was honestly a really fun weekend, and it was really cool to work with that big of a team as a director, and not have to. Well, there was still a lot of stuff where I had to help put up lights and things like that. But for the most part, I could also go away and focus on just working through the scenes with the actors before we started shooting it. So this is my introduction to that type of directing, and being a director on set. That's kind of all I have to say about the production, I guess. We can kind of get into the short film, and I can kind of talk about how a lot of this will translate to the feature, and We wanted to start it out with these opening credits, even though it's not really necessary for a short film to have opening credits. We wanted it to feel like a 70s film right off the bat, and kind of establish that it's hearkening back to that time, and that aesthetic. That's also Daniel Mitchell, our producer's brother's Subaru WRX, which he lent to us for the weekend, which was very kind of him.
It's all wet like fucking cat food. Fucking throw up just thinking about that shit, man. But the one dry thing.
And then all of this stuff was shot within BLK ELK's office, their HQ. We just had a projector screen behind the car. We drove the car in and lit up everything to make it look like, lights flashing, lights going by. And we had them shaking the car. That's all in studio.
I missed anything while I was in there?
Not really, man.
And of course, here we're opening. We're showing the brother as being a jailbird, describing his time in jail. He just got out, kind of establishing how he feels about the town, and where Jack is at within this.
Gives me peace of mind.
Well, yeah, but you're out here.
Also, very calm demeanor for him,
Yo, Aubrey.
going to do this job now, juxtaposed by Aubrey in the back being obviously very tense.
Come out tonight.
Well, a lot's changed.
You're not gonna fuck this up, are you?
No,
Because Jack and I need you to pull your weight tonight.
I ain't gonna mess it up.
Yeah, and we're kind of hinting at Aubrey's at a big shifting point in his life, which is where we'll find him in the feature. A lot's changed, lots going on, and to bring him to the point of joining his brother on these jobs.
All right, you guys ready? Now, Aubrey, I need you to keep the clerk in the back for at least a minute or two, okay? I can't get to the register unless they're gone.
Okay.
All right, go ahead. We'll stagger.
The voice on the radio here is my voice. I wanted to have some sort of diegetic music cue here, to emphasize his line. So I connected the two songs, kind of them being on the radio, and then having my little radio voice in there.
hold up. You owe me.
This was all shot at Roller City in Springdale, Arkansas. We rented the place out for, I guess, a party, but we told them that we were going to be shooting in there. So, yeah, they let us have the reins of the place and, like, get behind the counter and put lights up and all that stuff. So that was really cool of them.
Oh my God.
Great location. It really looks like the era that we're trying to get, the early 2000s. It's kind of a place that's like frozen in time. As you can kind of see all the like neon colors and yeah. Janson also did a great job lighting it and making it feel colorful.
It's a green jacket with denim collar.
Okay.
And then what we're trying to do here is like let you know that, you know, Aubrey's the man on the inside. He used to work here. His excuse, he left a jacket there. So that's how he gets back.
Oh, hey, Derek.
Hey, buddy.
And then this is Derek. We'll see more of his character in the feature version. He's, you know, typical early 2000s youth group guy. And also just like hinting at Aubrey's like kind of, he's got like a past life or something that he's like stepping out of. And this character's kind of a embodiment of that. Pretty much all the like background actors that you see in the scene that are skating by are people who are on the crew in some shape or form. There's like a couple people who weren't on crew, but for the majority of them, they were all just people who weren't doing something specific for the scene. We just kind of placed them in the background and told them to just walk around. I think there's a behind the scenes video we have where it's just like people making rounds around the roller rink.
Before Dave sees you.
Okay. It's great to see you.
Yeah.
And this is, of course, the most iconic scene from this. What the hell? Is Ian Caple's acting debut.
Can I get a size down on these?
Yeah, this is our first AC.
Yeah, sure, whatever.
Logan. Then you have Daniel, our producer, in the back in that shot.
Did you just fucking kill that guy?
I don't know, man. We gotta get the fuck out of here.
This scene we ended up shooting like, I want to say like 7 or 8 times total. We kind of just ran through the whole thing and told Janson to just focus on different things. We also I think we had 2 cameras running during the scene. So we have so many different takes of this to like be able to cut it very chaotically and have that like shakiness to it. So yeah, it was, this was like the majority of what we're shooting out in this scene here was just them picking up Ian. They had to pick him up so many times and throw him into the trunk so many times. But I think it ended up really paying off.
Come on, Aubrey, let's go.
And we had a shot of Ian having blood pouring out of his head, but it ended up like raining for like 30 minutes. So in the shot, you can see like raindrops hitting his back and hitting the concrete. So we weren't able to use that just because of like continuity. It was very obviously raining in the shot, but we had to like grab everything, quickly go under this awning and wait out the rain. It was like 1 a.m. probably when that happened, so we were all just like fighting off being tired and trying to keep morale up, but I think we ended up pulling through. That was maybe like the most challenge we had. This was a pretty easy shoot overall. This is a location that Daniel actually found out kind of by Lake Weddington. The power lines are really evocative, and they really just really iconic. And it's a great. Great spot. Very Midwest.
You're the one that killed him. It should be your problem.
This was our first night of shooting, so throwing them into like the most emotionally intense scene right off the bat.
We're here now. We're gonna deal with this. All right? All right?
What are we gonna do with him?
We're of course like showing Jack as being like the person who's like putting out the fires and not standing for any of this tomfoolery. Of course, like you can't get around the like Goodfellas influence on this scene right here.
Oh shit.
Yeah. And then this bullet hole was actually a piece of paper or like black big like board paper that we just poked a hole in and then had some like atmosphere fly by and then shot a light through it. But yeah, that's Leonard Heck. That's the proof of concept short film. And I think it'll really show you like who these characters are and what to expect from them going into the feature. So really stoked to get to work with this crew again and work with this story in this world. It's something that's really close to home and it's just really fun to play around with, just the tone and the things that happen within the story. So really excited to share it with everybody. Hope you got something out of this director's commentary, and we will talk to you very soon. Go check out our Seed and Spark campaign page. There's a lot of cool perks on there. We've got some t-shirts. We've got a zine that we're going to be releasing closer to around when the film releases. You can get a lot of behind the scenes stuff and get some tickets to film screening. We're offering a lot of stuff. So go check that out. If you're a fan of Leonard Heck, the short film, then you will love the feature. So help us get it made. Check out the link in the description, and we'll talk to you soon. Bye-bye.